Hey true believers, and welcome to the first of my Spider-Thor videos. At least I think that's what these will end up sort of being. So today I wanted to show you guys this Thor helmet that I got for me. So today I wanted to show you guys this comic style Thor helmet that I got for my Spider-Thor cosplay. And sort of what sparked this whole video was the fact that I overpaid by a lot for it, to be honest with you guys. This helmet here is made by the Ruby's costuming company. Everybody kind of knows Ruby's. They have license to do just about every pop culture character you can think of. And once upon a time, they made this comic style Thor helmet. Now, as far as I'm aware, they have ceased production of these things for a long time now. And they're not particularly easy to find. In my experience, finding a comic style Thor helmet is actually fairly difficult. And I would imagine that's because the Marvel films are so big now, so anytime you look up Thor helmet, typically it's something out of the MCU, which is not something I wanted. I very specifically wanted this style of helmet. So, I was able to find one on Amazon. I'd actually been eyeing it for, a long time. So, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is secondhand. This isn't like, Ruby's, like I said, as far as I know, don't produce these helmets anymore. So, yeah, you are going to pay a premium if you want this style of helmet anyways. That being said, it's a lot funnier when you know the premium that you are in fact paying. And so when I got this, I wasn't really aware of how much these were originally going for. Because by the time I was looking for them, they weren't making them anymore. But when I opened up the Amazon box and looked, I found that originally this was going for $35. And I paid $71 for this helmet. Now, to be fair, part of that was shipping. So I think I really actually paid about $50 for it. The rest was like shipping and handling charges by Amazon. But, yeah, overpaid for this helmet. But I need it for my Spider-Thor. So, currently for my Spider-Thor project, I already do have the cape. This is pretty much more or less done. I sewed it all myself, with a little bit of help from my girlfriend, but for the most part, I sewed probably about 90% of this myself. And I'm very excited. It has two different fabrics, a more like a simple spandex, and the other side, I can't actually quite remember what it is, but I know probably Spidey likes to use the blue variant of it for his Spidey suits. It is made by the same company. So I don't know if it's called like London Red or something. I'm not too sure. But anyways, I saw it, and I wanted it for another suit that I'm actually doing with a cape, and so just happened to work out that I could use it for both. So yeah, I already have the cape, and now I have the helmet, and I figured, why not take you guys kind of along the journey of me assembling and putting together this suit. I have the base suit of it already done. I'm going to be using my retired Astonishing suit. I'll just put a picture of it here. So I'll be using this suit as the base, and then assembling everything else over top of it. So yeah, I am going to take this helmet out and kind of show you guys what you do end up getting when you buy it. Is it even really worth the money, or should you just buy a cheaper one? I guess that's the video. All right, let me get this thing out of here. Alright, so here we have it, guys. The Ruby's Thor helmet. It is very lightweight. The heaviest points kind of actually feel at the center here. You would think that maybe these wings would be kind of heavy, but they are in fact hollow. I have considered maybe layering some like feathers over them, like some real feathers over them, just to add, but not too sure of whether I'll actually do that or not. Paint work, okay. There is a blemish right here, but overall it is not bad. The tip doesn't go to a point, kind of flattens off, which is a little weird. A rounded, point would have been nice at least, but I understand why they didn't. The sculpt work on the wings is really, really nice. There's a lot of great detail in there, and the paint work really brings out, all that detail, which is one reason why, you might not want to layer real feathers over it, but could look really cool. The inside has just a bit of padding here, which will be nice to protect, your lenses. I don't intend on wearing, like I said, this helmet with this suit, but the Astonishing suit does have really big lenses on it, so I'm happy that this is in here because I was going to add this myself anyways. There's also a tag in here with some minor product info. I can't read it from here, but doesn't seem all that important actually. And this center point is hollow, so yeah, that's all there is to it. I feel like I can hear a bit of rattling with it. It's not too bad. The wings are kind of loosely attached, so they're not sculpted into like the helmet itself. It's not one singular piece. These wings look like they were attached after the fact. So if I had to guess, there is a connecting point underneath this here. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, all there is really is to test fit it on my head. I don't want to mess up the lenses of this suit. So it is not, well, if you waddle it, so it looks like that's probably where it'll sit comfortably, which is about where my face shield meets it anyways. So I don't know that it really should be okay. I actually think it is a little lopsided. That feels about right. So that's how it looks on my head. I can't see it, so I don't know. Whatever you're seeing right now is going to kind of determine whether it'll determine exactly what I decide to do. But it does fit all right. Definitely not going to be running anywhere with this sort of setup. That's for sure. It's not that tight, but like I said, not too bad. Worth $70? No, it's not. Definitely feels like something that's worth that $30 to $40 range at most. That's kind of what it feels like. So unless you're like me and you specifically really, really need this version of Thor's helmet for your cosplay, skip it. Don't worry about it. It's a bit too expensive, and I kind of feel like you might be able to find somebody out there to make you a 3D print version, or at least a 3D model of this style. But I guess in that event, you're probably going to end up spending about $70 anyways. So yeah, it is kind of like a tough situation to sort of be in if you're in the market for this version of the helmet. Like I said, from what I can tell, you're probably going to end up paying like $50 to $70 if you want this version, just because Ruby doesn't make this version anymore. Is it worth that money? Probably not. Definitely not. So, Oh, I should do the thumbnail quick. Hold on. So that's going to do it for part 1 of my Spider-Thor build series. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. Like I said, I'll probably do more of these as I piece it together. There's definitely plenty more parts that I do need to order. I will also leave a link for this helmet down below, at least from where I bought it from. So if you do want to end up picking it up, well, you still can. You'll be able to easily find it. And that's really going to do it for this video, guys. So if you're interested in this project and kind of seeing how the Spider-Thor costume turns out, you know, maybe hit the subscribe button. Maybe for added measure, you hit the bell so that way you can keep up to date as the videos come out. And I guess that's it. We're done.